First goal is to have a winner, get a winner on the board, and then it's filling up the yard, have a full yard, and then it's obviously Cheltenham Festival winners, Aintree Festival winners, and then you always strive to be obviously try and be top 10 in the Trainers Championships, and then obviously one day you want to be champion trainer.
Two months ago, the dream was this, and we wanted to get a yard and for Ollie to have a licence and be a trainer. So I think trying to set sort of realistic goals at the moment is probably sensible. Obviously, winning the Grand National and the Gold Cup in year one is probably not going to happen. We've got a good routine on the yard, and we're getting there with getting it all sorted would be great. There's a lot to do here as well in terms of improving the yard and make it how we want. So it's kind of twofold. Ollie's probably more focused on the horses and getting them running and racing. I think I'm also looking at trying to get the yard and painted, and so in terms of by the spring, I think hopefully if we've had some winners and I've managed to paint the yard, I think we'll both be happy.
Sort of time scale is, I think it all falls into place as and when. First winner, you want to have it the next couple of runners if you can do, because then it keeps the people's attention on you and you means your confidence and you're actually doing it right, and then a full yard as quickly as possible, and then champion trainer is down the line when you can do. But we'll see. So wait for these guys to come in and then go for have a little trot around. Feels all right, Freddie? Yeah. Good. All right, Will? So we're just looking to them, see how relaxed they are, their strides, and just see how they're actually moving, and just if they're just happy in their work.
Happy so far?
Yeah, very happy there. The one Fred's on in front is looking nice and relaxed.
Yeah,
and you can see they're just two completely different builds of horses.
Ollie and I met at a hunt ball, Ledbury Hunt Ball, that neither of us were supposed to be going to. And it kind of transpired that he got dragged along, I got dragged along kind of with a new friend of mine who's ended up being one of our bridesmaids. And I ended up sort of bumping into this chap. She knew him from Cirencester and also from Pony Club in Suffolk when they were very small. And he sort of came up and sort of went, "Oh, who's your mate?" And we sort of had a sit-down dinner where he sort of laid out his plans and said, "Look, basically I want to be a trainer." And I think that was my opportunity to kind of run away if I hated horses or early mornings. I think that was the time I'd have said, "Thanks very much." Starting from the top, we've got the horse walker. That's getting completely refurbed, so I'm going to put the new dog bone tiles in that we're getting from Quattro. Stable-wise, painting is basically my second full-time job at the moment. And this one's a really exciting 3-year-old, nicknamed Joey because he looks a lot like Warhorse. So he's a declaration of war horse, and he's a sweetie. But he's just massive for a 3-year-old, so he's doing really well. I'm really liking his training. He got schooled up by Henrietta Knight over the summer and loves his jumping as well, so hopefully he's going to really enjoy being a jumping horse. So down here, this is sort of the middle yard. This is our first project yard. So we've got another 15 boxes in here. We've got a great Dutch barn, which needs a repaint, but otherwise is super useful for throwing everything in there. Morning. Oh, drop in a bit later. If you ride for us, you get them. See, they work like a treat, bribing everyone.
back feels alright?
Sorry?
His back feels alright?
Yeah, it feels good. Give him a little trot along the road
Yeah.
and he feels
Grand.
good, yeah. Just stood up on.
Yeah.
I think it's nice that we both have sort of, you know, can have a real roller coaster of a day with something going really well and then sort of discovering things that don't work, or, you know, it's quite nice then when you sit down, you have a, you know, gin and tonic in the evening and a beer or whatever, and you actually don't have to tell that person all about the day because you kind of lived through it. You can just be like, oh wow. Yeah. Good boy, bro. Good boy. Oh, cool.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Good boy. That was a good kind of accident.
He's cool. What a lovely jump.
Oh, legend, eh?
Really cool. You know, Ollie's got to find that point for each horse.
Yeah.
You know, once you've had a horse a couple of seasons, you know how they go, and I think you've got you're in a much stronger place to anticipate. But that's sort of the bit of the art of it.
Yeah.